You often assume that aging is to blame for waking up at night to urinate, struggling with poor sleep and feeling drained. But in reality, the true culprit might be something you're doing right before bed. Habits that seem harmless, yet silently harm your prostate health over time. That's why I, Dr. Girag, genuinely ask you to take a few moments and carefully listen to today's video. Prostate enlargement isn't caused by age alone. In fact, it's often made worse by certain nightly routines. Behaviors you may not even realize are affecting you. These habits trigger inflammation, squeeze your bladder, disrupt your sleep, and leave you waking up each morning tired, irritable, and unsure how to improve the situation. Here's the good news. This condition can be improved if you understand the 7 common bedtime mistakes that I'll walk you through in this video. A few of them might surprise you, and toward the end of this video, I'll reveal the single most dangerous habit that almost no one notices. Yet changing it could dramatically improve your prostate health. Before we dive in, I'd love to get to know you a little better. Could you share your name and tell me where you're watching from? It would truly bring me joy to know who I'm walking alongside on this journey. Please leave a quick hello in the comments below. And if you find this topic helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you'll never miss any of my weekly videos. If you have any health-related questions, especially about men's health or prostate issues, feel free to share them in the comments. I'll gather your questions and create videos to answer them directly. Now, let's get started with the first bedtime habit that could be silently harming your prostate every night. Number 1. Drinking too much water in the evening, unintentionally putting added pressure on your prostate during sleep. We all know staying hydrated is essential. But what many people, especially men over 60, often overlook is that when you drink is just as important as how much you drink. As evening approaches, your body's ability to process fluids slows down. But if you continue to drink large amounts of water after dinner, or sip tea, herbal drinks, or take medication with a full glass of water right before bedtime, you're unknowingly forcing your bladder to work overtime throughout the night. And if your prostate is already enlarged, this extra pressure becomes even more problematic. The result? You may find yourself waking up multiple times at night to urinate. Even worse, every time your sleep is interrupted, your body misses out on producing key hormones that reduce inflammation and promote tissue regeneration, including in the prostate itself. Chronic poor sleep doesn't just leave you exhausted and sluggish the next morning. It also interferes with your body's natural healing process. Many of my patients believe that drinking tea or warm water in the evening helps them relax and sleep better. But what they don't realize is that these liquids quickly accumulate, filling the bladder at the very time when the body needs true deep, restorative rest the most. The solution here isn't to drink less water, but to adjust when you hydrate. Make sure you stay well hydrated throughout the day, but aim to finish the majority of your water intake by around 6 p.m. After that, gradually taper off and avoid drinking anything in the 2 hours before going to bed. If you take medication in the evening, it's worth consulting your doctor to see if the timing can be adjusted to better align with your body's natural rhythm. A bladder that's well rested allows your prostate to relax, reduces irritation, and helps you achieve deeper, more restful sleep. My friend, if you're still watching this video at this point, I'm genuinely thankful and happy that you're taking your health seriously. Please leave a comment below to let me know you're still with me. Now, there's one habit that almost everyone assumes is harmless and relaxing, but it actually limits blood flow to the pelvic area, making it harder for your prostate to recover at night. What is it? I'll reveal it right now. Number 2, lying in bed watching TV for too long. A relaxing habit that quietly harms your prostate. You might feel relaxed lying in bed with the remote in hand, watching a few hours of screen time before sleep. But in reality, this routine silently impacts your pelvic health, particularly your prostate. Remaining in one position for an extended period limits blood circulation to your lower abdomen, where your prostate is located. Reduced blood flow means less oxygen and fewer vital nutrients reach the tissue, which can slow the reduction of inflammation and impair cell repair. Additionally, the blue light emitted from the TV lowers melatonin levels, the hormone that helps you fall asleep and achieve deep, restorative sleep. Without sufficient deep sleep, your body struggles to activate its natural repair processes, including those that soothe an inflamed prostate. In my clinical practice, I've observed that many older male patients who struggle with nighttime urination and sleep disturbances often admit to watching screens right up until bedtime. What they don't realize is that each extra hour spent in front of a screen is another hour their prostate misses the opportunity to rest and recover. The key is to gradually shift your evening device habits. Set a screen time limit and ideally turn off TVs and devices at least 30 minutes before bedtime. Instead, try gentle stretching, deep breathing exercises, or reading a physical book to help your nervous system unwind. These simple changes can significantly improve your sleep quality and create a healthier environment for your prostate to heal overnight. If you've assumed that simply sitting still and relaxing is harmless, the next part may catch you off guard. A digestive issue that seems minor could actually be placing direct pressure on your prostate each night without you even realizing it. Number 3, sleeping while constipated, an often overlooked pressure on the prostate. Many people think it's perfectly fine to have a bowel movement the next day and don't see constipation as a big concern. But for older men, going to bed while constipated can lead to unexpected consequences, especially for prostate health. When stool accumulates in the intestines, the colon, positioned close to both the bladder and prostate, exerts mechanical pressure on the entire lower abdominal area. The solution here is simple, but highly effective. Establish a consistent bedtime routine where you always visit the bathroom before going to sleep, even if you don't feel a strong urge. Take a few moments to sit quietly, relax, breathe deeply, and give your bladder the opportunity to fully empty. This small habit can noticeably reduce nighttime urination and help you enjoy deeper, more restorative sleep. My dear friends, if you're still watching this video at this point, thank you for your patience and attention. I genuinely appreciate it and am truly happy that you are someone who values your health and is actively working to improve it. Please continue this journey with me. We still have more to explore. Even if you've addressed your evening bathroom habits, there's another hidden factor that could quietly disrupt your sleep and increase the risk of prostate inflammation. The evening snacks you choose, which may appear harmless, but actually carry several hidden risks. Number 4, sleeping on your stomach, an unconscious habit that can cause long-term harm to your prostate. Sleep posture is something many people overlook, yet it can have a major impact on health, especially if you regularly sleep on your stomach. For anyone already coping with prostate enlargement, this silent habit can worsen both inflammation and pressure in the pelvic region. When you lie on your stomach, your entire body weight presses against your lower abdomen, including the bladder and prostate. This mechanical pressure compresses blood vessels, limiting circulation, vital for delivering oxygen and essential nutrients to the prostate for healing. Additionally, this sustained pressure can trigger nighttime urgency, causing frequent awakenings to urinate. Stomach sleeping can also lead to spinal misalignment and tension in the hips and pelvic floor, areas closely tied to urinary function. Over time, this doesn't just affect the quality of your sleep, it can also lead to symptoms like hesitant urination, interrupted flow, or a persistent sensation of incomplete voiding. The good news is that you can absolutely adjust your sleep posture to support better prostate health. Side sleeping, particularly on your left side, promotes improved circulation to the lower abdomen. Placing a small pillow between your knees helps maintain proper pelvic alignment and reduces pressure on your abdomen. If you find yourself frequently rolling onto your stomach without realizing it, try using a body pillow or placing a barrier pillow to help maintain a healthier sleep position. Remember, sleep is the time when your body heals. Choosing the right posture not only helps you rest more deeply, but also creates the ideal conditions for your prostate to relax and recover naturally. However, sometimes it's not your body, but your mind that interferes with your prostate's ability to heal at night. In the next section, we'll explore a seemingly invisible factor, one that has a profound impact on your sleep, immune system, and overall prostate health. Number 5, going to bed while stressed, the silent enemy of sleep and prostate well-being. The worst habit you can maintain before bedtime isn't about what you eat, drink, or how you sleep. It's about your state of mind. Many people don't realize that going to bed with a head full of stress, anxiety, or worry triggers a chain reaction of harmful effects on the body, especially on the prostate. When you're stressed, your sympathetic nervous system becomes activated. This is your body's fight or flight mode. It increases your heart rate, constricts blood vessels, and elevates cortisol levels, the primary stress hormone. Cortisol doesn't just cause insomnia, it also worsens inflammation, including inflammation of the prostate. To make matters worse, chronic stress weakens the immune system and disrupts hormonal balance, contributing to low testosterone, one of the key factors behind prostate enlargement over time. The concerning part is that many older adults head to bed every night, carrying worries about their health, finances, family, or the challenges of aging, and this prevents their bodies from ever fully entering a restorative state. But here's the good news. You can break this cycle with just a few simple practices. Spending a few minutes on deep breathing, listening to calming music, writing in a journal, or doing light relaxation exercises before bed can calm your nervous system and guide your body toward deeper rest. With just a moment of inner calm before sleep, your prostate will have a much better environment to heal naturally throughout the night. This is an invisible enemy, but its effects are very real. Thankfully, you can take control of it, step by step, starting tonight. Now that you're aware of 5 habits that may seem small, yet have a significant impact on prostate health, it's time to discuss something even more important. Turning this knowledge into consistent daily action. That's exactly what I want to help you do in the final section, coming up right now. A prostate health tracking tool, a practical companion for men over 60. Before we move forward, I want you to take just a few moments to hear something important. Thousands of men over 60 have already taken proactive steps to manage their prostate health with a simple, effective, and user-friendly solution: a dedicated prostate health tracking tool. This specialized app was created specifically for older adults. It helps track nighttime urination frequency, sleep quality, pelvic discomfort, and also provides helpful reminders to maintain prostate-supporting daily habits. Many of my patients have shared that since using this app, they've become much more aware of small changes, things they used to overlook completely. There's no need to rely on written notes or try to memorize every tip from this video. With just a few taps each day, you'll gain valuable insight into how your body responds to each habit. This tool becomes especially useful when you want to share your progress with your doctor to determine the most effective treatment plan. However, to ensure quality support and provide personalized feedback, the number of new users accepted each month is limited. If you're watching this video while registration is still open, I encourage you to install the app today. so you don't miss the opportunity to take long-term control of your health. And now, let's wrap up with today's key takeaways and help you clearly see how to move from awareness to action. Improving your prostate health naturally, scientifically, and sustainably. Remember, small changes can make a big difference when it comes to your prostate health. By now, you've learned about 7 bedtime habits that may be quietly worsening your prostate symptoms, habits many men aren't even aware of. These aren't random tips. They're insights drawn from real-life experience with thousands of male patients over 60, men who applied these changes and experienced genuine improvements. All it takes is gradually adjusting these simple habits. From managing when you drink water, reducing screen time, making smarter choices with evening snacks, improving sleep posture, to incorporating a mental relaxation routine. Once you start making these adjustments, your body will finally have the chance to recover naturally. Your bladder will be free from unnecessary pressure, and your prostate can begin to relax and heal more effectively during the night. You don't need to change everything all at once. What matters most is understanding what's affecting you and then making small, consistent adjustments that fit your lifestyle and current routine. With patience and dedication, your body will start responding in ways you may not expect. But even with all this knowledge, there's still one final factor that determines whether your health will truly improve. And that is this: are you ready to commit to yourself and your recovery journey starting today? Let me leave you with one final thought. Health is a gift, and you deserve to protect it. There's something I often tell my patients: your body doesn't expect perfection, only consistent care. You don't need to transform everything overnight. You also don't need to follow an extreme regimen. All that's required is making one intentional, positive choice each day. Step by step, recovery will happen, naturally and sustainably. If you've stayed with me this far, it shows that you genuinely care about your health, and that alone is already a meaningful step forward. I hope today's video not only deepened your understanding of prostate health, but also inspired you to take an active role in caring for your body, night after night, through every choice you make. If you'd like to continue this journey with me, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of my weekly videos, where I'll keep sharing practical, easy-to-follow, science-backed advice designed specifically for men over 60. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I wish you excellent health, deep, restful sleep, and a body full of energy. See you again in the next video.